Hey y'all, hey, it is Ashley from All the Above by Ashley, and today we are going to be doing a nice little intro, a nice get to know me, see what my channel is going to be about. If you hear something, you know how like parents have kids that just, interrupt them when they start recording. My dog likes to interrupt me while I'm still recording, and I'm not recording this over. This is real life, so this is something that you're going to get a lot of my videos, real life situations. Because why would he start walking when I started talking? I've been talking for a while now. I'm not going to tell you what take this is, but hey, first video is amazing. So what we are going to talk about today, we're going to, you're just going to get to know me. So I'm going to tell you some things, and then I'm so excited for this journey. So I am not a professional at this, so I took down notes because I want to make sure I say everything. This is real and unfiltered, but still I want you to feel like we sitting on the couch talking to each other, because I want this to be a safe space for professionals, for women, for guys, for whoever wants to have a safe space, but be mindful to be classy and well kept. This is our space. Okay, this is our space. So I have some bullet points I want to talk about. So let's just dive into it. So my name is Ashley. I am a busy person. I have a full-time job. I also have two businesses. The channel that this is for paralegal business, but I think you're going to see videos of everything. I don't know. Listen, whatever comes my way, whatever I just think about doing, I'm just going to record and post. I'm not too much going to worry about. I have time to rebrand it and everything else under the sun. But this is just a little bit about me. So I have my business degree. I have my bachelor's in business, and I have a certificate in paralegal studies. I also, when I was getting my business degree, I also minored in criminal justice. Why I couldn't think of that just now? Because it's been so long. But I did minor in criminal justice, and that is my first love. So law is my first love. I love everything about it, the good, the bad, the imperfection. I love it. So we're just gonna dive in. Okay, so like I said, I am a paralegal. It's my 9 to 5. But I am building an empire. I am going to build this business. I've been building it for the past year. I started this business last year. So filed everything with my LLC. Did that last year. And I'm just excited to see where life takes us. So in the next 20 to 30 days, it'll be a year of me being in business. I also have a online marketing business. So those are my streams of income that I have. The reason why I started this business is because I wanted to further expand my gift. As in, I want to help people. I love helping people, especially when it comes to law. We just don't know certain things until we're actually in the process of doing things. So I felt that because I'm a good teacher when it comes, or trainer, let me not say that. I'm not a good teacher. I was a really good trainer when it came to helping people that did not understand the legal process, from a criminal stance, a civil. I found enjoyment in doing it. So my old co-workers from the state, that's what we're going to call it, because unfortunately I can't say exactly where I used to work at. I'm pretty sure somebody's going to find out eventually. Doesn't really matter. It's what it is. But my former job, I worked for the state, and the ladies I met there, oh, they are so freaking amazing. I love each and every one of them. Legal assistants and the paralegals there, we're women. We did amazing. A lot of them was there before me, but I brought a good bit of people there after me. I trained women all over the state. It's 100 in 50 plus counties, and we have women designated to almost each county. They have clusters, so it is, if I'm not mistaken, I don't fully remember, it should be 15 clusters, and they're killing it, and I love them so much. I know some of them are watching. You know you're a real one. I love you. So I sat down and really started doing the All the Above by Ashley when I found I was going through a very hard time last year. So this time last year, I experienced my first hurricane. I am in Georgia, by the way. I experienced my first hurricane. That was not for the weak. It was not for the weak. It was crazy. So the hurricane was not supposed to come to my area. That bad boy sat on my city for some hours and turned. Oh, it was terrible. So basically, I packed up what I could from here, and I went back home to my parents because we didn't have lights. We didn't have anything. Apartment was flooded. Did not have any type of power at all. And I have a dog. And I was hot. I said, oh no, I'm not doing this. I'm going back to what I know. So I went there, and then I thought I was going to be there for some days. It ended up being freaking weeks because we just didn't have the resources. We was not ready for what a natural disaster would do. And through that, I was already kind of like nudging. Like I kind of felt like a nudge, like you should start your own business. You should do it. You went to school for business. Why don't you start your own business? You know the philosophy of it. You know how to get it started. Just do it. Don't be scared. Don't have fear ruin your whole entire life. Don't let fear stop you, because if you're a God-fearing woman, I am a Christian. If you are a God-fearing woman, you'll do it, and you know that if you do it with love and passion and you put God in it, it'll flourish. That's what it is. It'll flourish. So as I was sitting there last year, the hurricane came in September of last year. So hurricane came in September of 2024, because it's 25 now. And it made me sit and think about what I wanted out of life. And then also, when you're home and everyone's going through natural disaster, it's no money coming in. So bills still have to be paid. Because it's not like they said, oh, you had a hurricane. Oh, you don't have energy. You don't have the necessity that you need. We're going to waive your bill. No, they charge it because they need the money to restore everything. So bills still billing and couldn't work. But way before this, I put on my vision board for 2024, I put entrepreneurship. And I'm a big believer in putting your ideas, your goals on a vision board and then praying about it. Praying about it and asking God for guidance to put you where you need to be put. And if it's not meant for you and it's not in alignment with what He wants for your life, it's over with. Don't worry about it. If it's on the vision board and it's not meant for you, put it on there next year. If you hear something from the Lord that says, hey, this not your season, we're not doing it, fine, cool. Go with it. Do not question Him. Because he'll answer. You don't want that smoke from above. You don't. So I made my logo on my grandmother's birthday. So my grandmother was my best friend. My best friend. Her birthday is October the 2nd. So I made my logo on October 2nd. Because at this point I had been home for like 4 days. And I was like, oh, we're not going nowhere. I'm not going back home to my home that I created anytime soon. I need to get income. I need it quickly. So I'm going to listen to the voice that has been like nudging me and like whispering to me. I'm going to do the business. So in the midst of all this, midst of the hurricane and me feeling this nudge to do better, I was in school. I was in college. I was studying my butt off to get my paralegal certificate. School started in August, hurricane in September. By this time it's October. And yes, we don't have the power and stuff, and we don't have resources, but school was still going on. The schools did call and say that we're closed. They tried to send out texts and emails that it was going to be closed for at least a week until everything can be restored or partially restored. But I knew we wasn't going to get a long extension on things. So while I was at my parents', I still did schoolwork. So I was acting like I was still at my 9 to 5. I did schoolwork from 9 to 5, and I built my business from 5 to 9. So 12 hours, I'm grinding. I'm grinding, getting this work done because it's just what I want to do. So through all of that, at the time of the hurricane, I was a legal assistant for a law firm that is a huge corporation. So, you have the huge law firms. It's very different than a small family law firm. A huge corporation, they're about their money. And if you can do the job, they have no problem with getting rid of you and having someone else to fill your spot. So luckily, my attorney, he was going through way worse than what I was going through. I was able to go somewhere else. A lot of my friends and coworkers were not able to go anywhere because we're all from the same area. Well, they're all from the same area. I'm not. So it was just, it was hard. But even when they asked us to come back to work, they said, oh, as soon as the building gets power and the internet's restored, you should report to work. And if you don't report to work, we're going to use your PTO. So they didn't care if you didn't have power or water or any type of necessities. They said once this corporate building opens back up, you need to come to work. Trees down, floods is crazy, highways are down. At the time, I lived no more than 5 minutes away from their office building. Pure blessing. But I couldn't get there. I could not get there at all. I had to go through a highway, and it was power lines down, major power lines down, and trees, like huge, tall pine trees, oak trees down. It was nobody there to cut them. I couldn't get to work. When I actually tried to get to work, it took me an hour. It took me an hour to go 2 miles. So I said, okay, I'm going back. I'm going back to my parents because I can't wash. I can't do anything at all. So another reason why I said, oh, let's get this business going because this is ridiculous. So in doing all this and just going basically through a little bit of hardship, and a lot of people had it a lot worse. I was very blessed and fortunate that I had somewhere else to go. I just started doing the foundation that I need to do in order to start my notary business. And I have not regretted it since. It has been a pure blessing. I enjoy every part of it. I enjoy meeting new people every day. I enjoy giving professional advice from a now paralegal. Yes, because I had graduation in May. So a now paralegal, certified paralegal. But I've been doing this type of work for the past 6 years now. For 6 years since I got my business degree, I've been a legal assistant. I've been a legal assistant. I've been a trainer. I've been a project manager. I've been a program manager for the state. And I missed that job. And what happened with that job was I got fired. I got fired with notice. Sounds weird, right? That's exactly what happened. So my entire program was dissolved, terminated, however you want to say it. They got rid of all of us. in management roles, in leadership management roles. It was me and 3 other women. My boss left. She left before we knew that we was temporary. We knew it was going to be between 2 to 3 years. I did. I was hoping that I can extend my contract to be at least 3 years. That's just not what God had in plan for me. But I can tell you, in those 2 years, I had the time of my life. All the beautiful blessings that flowed upon me. I lived in abundance for 2.5 years. But also at the same time, my personal life was going crazy. So I buried myself in my work. That's just what it was. So I can say that me starting my business was what I needed. And I've been saying for years before that, oh, I need to go to paralegal school. I need to go to paralegal school. I need to go. I never went. I said that for 3 years, never went. Finally, I was like, all right, I'm going. That's just what it is. We're just going to do it. And then the hurricane came. So I'm like, okay, all right. Did I make the right decision? Did I not? But it ended up being the best thing ever. So I'm going to go over my startup fees. So I, of course, want to do this legally. So I did my LLC. I'm sorry. Back up. I already have my notary. So I already had my notary commission. And in my state, it's valid for 4 years. So I have that first, and then I said, I can make money off of this. I already notarize things at work every day, and I do not get paid other than my basic salary. So I started doing my own business. I started advertising that I'm a notary. I started reaching out to different attorneys, and I started trying to figure out how can I make this a great asset to me. I already have the resources. How can I just go above and beyond? So I did my notary commission first, and then I filed for my LLC with my state, with the secretary of my state. That took about a week to get approved. So by this time, as I'm filing for my LLC, I'm still with my parents. And I think maybe like 2 or 3 days after filing, I was able to go home. I was able to go back to my apartment. So went there, cleaned up, of course, like food gone, like have anything for a while. And so I'm like, okay, we're just gonna new start to the end of the year. It's gonna be fine. So paid for my LLC. Then I started getting my supplies. So the printer, the paper, the journal, the notary journal, making sure I had ink for my stamp. I started doing, like, designing my own marketing because, like I said, I do have a marketing business also. Started doing my own marketing, like making my own flyers, my own business cards, door hangs, anything you could think of, postcards. I still have some of my postcards now. I made everything on my own. I got my printer. I filled it up with nice ink because if you have a printer, you know ink for a printer costs a lot. So I started doing that, and I started working. I went to Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby had all my money. By the end of that month, so by the end of November, Hobby Lobby cleaned me out. I got crazy scissors to cut stuff with. I had a great time. Cardstock, paper. I had a great time. I had a great time doing the foundation of the business. And then it was just time to just go out there and just do it. So that's what I did. Just went out there and started doing things. And so all together, I probably spent about $500 to $600 starting as my startup fees. And if you want a video about that, about how I started my business, comment down below. We're gonna stick with start the business. Let's do that. We're gonna do start the business. So comment down below, start the business, and we'll talk about it. And last thing I want to say is about any advice that I have for anyone that is just scared to start something and they've been hearing like that voice, like, you should do this. Like, you just been having the thought, like, you should do it. Come here. Do it. Just do it. What is there to lose? Because then you're going to think about, maybe I should have did this. Oh, I should have did that. Just do it. Just do it. And if you don't like it, you can stop. That's the great part of being your own boss. If you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. If you want to do certain things, do it. Who's stopping you? The only person stopping you is you. So my advice to you is just to do it. If you're not Christian or whatever may have you, do it in fear. See what happens. It's okay to not know everything, but all the different resources, all the different education that we have out here, just do it. I think that if I did not start this business last year, I probably, honestly and truly, I don't know what my mindset would have been. When you are in the stage of just trying to figure things out, you can get lost in the environment that you're in. You can get lost in the internet. You can just get lost in comparing yourself to other people. Don't compare yourself to other people. Just do it. So things that you can look forward to seeing on my channel is a lot of things. So I personally don't see people out here like paralegal content. So you're going to see a lot of that. You're going to see a lot of that. You're going to see homeowner content. You're going to see dog mom content. You're going to see a lot of different things. We're just here. We're here to have fun. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you made it all the way to the end, comment down a purple heart. Because my business colors are purple, white, and black. And purple is my favorite color. So comment down a purple heart so I know you made it to this part of the video. And I absolutely am going to do a giveaway really soon. Because I feel like the start of the channel, we need to do a giveaway. We need to let people know that we're here. I think we should start off maybe like with a gift card. Or, yeah, let's start with a gift card. Let's start out with a gift card. And let's go from there. It'll probably be more detailed. And then my next giveaway, I know I want to hear from other business. Because I don't want to say small business. Because in my mind, it's an empire. Your business is your empire. No matter the size, is your empire. So that's all I have for y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. This is exciting. But I'm going to try my best to end my videos saying affirmations. The affirmation I say to myself, I want to give it also to my subscribers. What I'm going to say is, do it scared. Do it in fear. But just do the business. And I feel like I am living in an answered prayer. Work in your faith. Work in your passion. See y'all guys soon. Oh, I'm so excited. Bye, guys.